All right, continuing our review now, we are going to use a calculator to solve for variables rounding to the nearest tenth. So here we're looking for B, capital B, that means angle B right here. That's what we're going to be looking for. Given that C, small c, so that side C is 15, and small b, so side B is 6.2. Okay, so I have opposite leg and hypotenuse, so that is sine. So sine of angle B is opposite, 6.2 over hypotenuse 15. Now when it's the angle measure that we're looking for, we use an inverse, so B is arcsine, 6.2 over 15. Okay, so in our calculators, we've already made sure we're in a degree mode. So second sine, 6.2 over 15 is, and it says round to the nearest tenth, so 24.4, and the 1 is not big enough to bump that 4 up. So 24.4 is the measure of angle B, and because it's an angle measure, we want that in degrees. Okay, here we're finding capital A, so that's an angle again, and lowercase a here is 2, B is 7. So this time we have opposite and adjacent, so that's tangent. Tangent A equals opposite over adjacent. And again, we're looking for an angle, so that will be arcsine or arctangent, 2 over 7. So second tangent, 2 over 7, is 15.9, and that 4 is not big enough to bump the 9 up. So 15.9 degrees is the measure of angle A. And then here we're finding the measure of angle B, given that side C is 14 and side A is 10. This time we have adjacent and hypotenuse, so that's cosine. Cosine B equals adjacent over hypotenuse. And once again, we're looking for an angle, so B is arc cosine, 10 over 14. So second cosine, 10 over 14, is 44.4 degrees. And that is the measure of angle B. Solve each triangle, rounding to the nearest tenth if necessary. Okay, so we have A is 4, and angle B is 47 degrees. Solve each triangle means we need to come away with 3 angle measures and 3 side lengths. So we have 2 angle measures, 90 and 47, 1 side length of 4. Okay, so let's deal with the side length. So to get B, I could do opposite over adjacent, that's tangent. Tangent 47 degrees equals the opposite B over the adjacent 4. Okay, so I can multiply this 4 across. So B is 4 times tangent 47 degrees. And that is 4.3. It says to the nearest tenth, so 4.3 is side B. And I'm not going to need to use that in any further calculations, so it's okay just to round to the nearest tenth now instead of rounding later. Okay, to find C, I could do cosine, adjacent over hypotenuse. So cosine 47 degrees equals the adjacent 4 over the hypotenuse 7. Now when I have a variable in the denominator, I want to switch and divide. So C is 4 divided by cosine 47 degrees. And that is 5.86, so 5.9. Okay, now the only thing I'm still missing is angle A here. Okay, so I can take the 90 and 47 and subtract from 180. So angle A is 180 minus 90 minus 47. 180 minus 90 is 90, so really just 90 minus 47 will do, and that is 43. So 43 degrees is the last measure I need. So I now have all three angle measures and all three side lengths. Okay, here I have A is 32 degrees, and B, side B, is 15. Okay, so I can do tangent to get A. So tangent 32 degrees is opposite over adjacent. So A is 15 times tangent 32 degrees. Whenever there's a number down here, I can multiply it across. So 15 tangent 32 is 9.37, so 9.4. Okay, now I need C, and I can do cosine 15 over C, so cosine 32 degrees equals 15 over C, and since I now have a variable in the denominator, I will switch and divide, so C is 15 divided by cosine 32 degrees. And that is 17.68, so 17.7. And then to find my last angle measure, so that's angle B, 180 minus 90 minus 32. 180 minus 90 is 90. So 90 minus 32 is 58. So angle B is 58 degrees, and I now have all three side lengths and all three angle measures.